In Java and in Java programming language, today we are going to see how we can combine and integrate two different things like looping construct along with the decision control. Actually, it's not a new thing. In programming, these two are very much integrated, and you ought to use these two together. So just for an example, we'll take a sentence from the user and we are going to compute the number of vowels in it, and we'll see how a for loop can have if-else construct along with it. So let's get started. Make a new project, make it a Java application, say next, and you can provide a name as per your convenience and finish it. And as we are going to accept the user input, we have to import java.util.scanner, and what we will do is, first of all, we'll make an object of this scanner class. Let us name it as input in this manner. So scanner input is equal to new scanner system.in. This input will be employed to take the input from the user. And one more thing we have to do, we have to make a string, or you can say a string variable, which will accept the sentence which is given by the user or inputted by the user. So let us name as sentence only and type string, and we need to initialize it with null string. This is very important because compiler will say that you have to use some try, catch and exception handling. To avoid that, you can initialize it very well. And now, to compute the number of vowels, we will introduce a integer variable WVL, and finally this will be printed, and this will contain the number of vowels in the sentence which is entered by the user. So let's start and request the user to enter the sentence. In this way, system.out.print enter sentence, and when the user will input the sentence, we'll take in sentence through input.next line. Remember, you have to use next line. This is because if you don't use this next line, the compiler will stop if it encounters any white space. So let's start now. This is the actual point where our today's discussion will start. This is the for loop. So make a for loop, because what we are going to do, we are going to compute the number of vowels in a sentence. Say some int I, or rather using I will make it position, so that the name is self-explanatory. Then position is less than what? Sentence.length. We'll start from the first word or first character to the last character of the sentence. We'll say sentence dot length. This is a function which gives the length of the sentence, then plus position. This will go, and this will take us to the end of the sentence. Now we are ready for if-else. Now from the first character to the last character which user has entered as a sentence, we'll check for A, E, I, O, U. These are the characters which are termed as vowels. So let's get started with if. And what we'll do is, we'll use a function called char at. So this sentence, since it is an object of string class, it has what we call as a function called as char at. So we'll use as, and we'll check for A first, and in this likewise manner, see, if sentence.char at position is this is equal to A, we will surely increase WVL, that is the variable which we have employed to compute the number of vowels. So just will increment it, And in the similar fashion, if it is E, we have checked for A. If it is E, then what we'll do, we'll again do the same work here. How? Else if, okay, else if sentence dot caret position is equal to E, then plus plus WEL. Now just copy and paste it for IOU as well. Same else if and sentence caret. So this is how we have achieved the if else condition, which will actually compute the number of vowels in a sentence. So if we want to print these numbers, we can't print it here because it will be printed the number of times the vowel will be found. So we will just come out of the for loop, and then we will system.out.println that these are the number of your vowels in the sentence. In this way, WEL, that is number of vowels in the sentence. Let me execute it for you and enter that this is the program for vowels, and there are 8 vowels in the sentence. So this was the program which demonstrate how we can use else if or if else construct, which is a decision control construct inside a for loop, which is a looping construct. So thank you so much. Take care.